For the last 2 weeks, we've been doing Officer Development Academy.
Rescue 1, you're doing primary. What's your location?
It's class number 38, and the last 2 weeks have been for the captain's position.
Last cut, right? Last cut. You're clear? Last cut. Last cut.
Instead of putting so much emphasis on training itself, we wanted to put emphasis on how to set up training and how to develop training. Behind us, we have ladders VES, we have SCBA Mayday, and then up on the roof prop we have vertical ventilation.
You guys are searching in a room you can't see.
Each squad, there's 6 squads and 6 disciplines, 3 is going on today. Each squad is teaching the entire class their 2-hour discipline.
So bench points, remember you want to stay to the corner, model on the corner.
So not only are they teaching them, the emphasis was really how to enter a drill safety plan, how to get all the logistics together, how to develop a training program, and then how to implement the training program. Where to get all the resources at, such as smoke machines, hose dummies, radios, hose, trucks, SCBAs, everything that you can think of, and how to bring it all together and develop and design and implement training for their peers or their crews.
You're either going to be a captain on the first floor or the captain on the second floor.
What we have planned for a captain ODA is when we come up here and do scenarios, we pretty much focus on firefighting scenarios, live fire scenarios.
We just passed the victim off for the rescue crew. Engine 33 is going to continue a fire attack.
And that's a big part of our job. But when we were brainstorming this, we wanted to give the captain ODA all hazards calls. So we have scenarios that are going to be on live fire. We have scenarios that are going to be on dive.
Dispatch, engine 4, all divers are out.
We have scenarios that are going to be on gas leaks. We have scenarios that are going to be on mid-rise and high-rise fires. We also have MCI scenarios and extrication scenarios. So now the jump seat officer, the first-in officer, is not only going to have to concentrate on fire tactics, but they're going to have to concentrate on all hazard tactics and really make those important initial decisions to set up the table for success for their overall situation. Officer Horn, Winston and Cruz, Rescue 1. We have high-rise, mid-rise fires, standpipes, portable standpipes.
All you got to do is once you get upstairs, we'll show you. There's going to be the Charlie side door. You're going to pull water out of here.
And we also have hose management and pre-connects, deploying pre-connects.
We found a victim. Exiting car 2 with a victim. Coming outside Alpha.
And we also have search and rescue with a tick and without a tick. An aggressive primary search, how to break off a hose line and search, how to stay on the hose line and search, how to stay on the wall and search. So not only are they implementing the training, but they have to design, develop, and do all this stuff on their own.
Engine 6, show you're responding 1034. Unit requesting a rescue.
During the scenarios, not only is there going to be a first-in engine setting up command, but then we also have a command team, which is going to be a squad of 3 that's going to come up in a battalion car and then with the board run command and give orders so they can have a level up per se and on how to run command and how to run a whole situation using pretty much 8 other units. We have 4 engines, 3 rescues, and a command squad per scenario. For the vertical ventilation, we are practicing a vertical vent on a pitched roof. It's a great tactic that works if performed in a safe and efficient manner.
Shoved up there, now you're only carrying a set of irons and an axe, so 2 guys can do that.
So when we're practicing the roof prop, we're practicing to do a bay cut, a standard 4x4 cut to get up on a roof, cut the hole as quickly as possible and as safely as possible and get down. Because we do have a ton of talent and a ton of skilled professionals here at Palm Beach County Fire Rescue that want this, that want to teach it, that want to do it, that are just eager to do it on calls, and this is just going to help us be more proficient at this specific tactic. We have a scenario set up for a level 1 dive.
Your friend's not alive, okay? Have a seat for me, all right? Have a seat for me.
And what we have is we're going to have actors that are in the water, that are out of the water, and there has been an overturned vessel.
Dive team's coming. Yeah, dive team's coming.
And these captains are going to have to go on scene with all these distractions that take place on normal everyday calls and have to make the sound decision of level 1 dive, go or no go.
And it was like right between those two points right there.
Right between those two trees over there on the other side?
Pretty much, yeah, something like that.
So we're going to try to make a level 1 dive scenario as realistic as possible with props, with live actors, with people in the water that we have to go get. They have to bring them out, they have to prioritize them, they have to treat them, they have to transport them. We have to do all these things to mitigate this situation as a level 1 dive team while special ops are en route as the level 3 are coming in.
How many people do you see?
No, I don't see everyone.
Outside.
Inside the station and out of the station, how to handle and develop employees and how to be tactically sound on all hazard calls. Fires, high rise, extrications, anything that you can think of. We can't pick and choose the calls that we go on. We go on what we're called to. So this is our way of brainstorming how to better prepare them for their development as a engine captain. We come in and we run calls or we train to run calls. And if we're not training to run calls, we cannot run the calls properly. So training is the fundamental basis of our skills. If we don't practice our skills, they perish on us.